Hey guys, welcome back. I am so ready to jump into some vaults today. Will we open any of our treasure doors? Who knows? But there's only one way to really find out. So let's fix our chest plate, give ourselves another level in sorcery, and get ourselves a crystal. And as for our bounties, we still have our tank mob bounty, but then we can take either kill 53 horde mobs for a bunch of silver, or kill 28 assassin mobs and get 3 black chromatic steel and some gold. Let's do horde mobs first, for a nice easy completion. What's it gonna be? We have an elixir vault. Okay, I'm always down for a nice elixir. Hopefully we'll get some good rolls. If we could get some rolls on the horde mobs, that would obviously be amazing. But also wooden chests, tanks, honestly, as long as something has a really good roll, that would be really, really nice. And actually, the last one of these we had, we got insanely lucky on the rolls that we got, so if this one isn't great, I'll just call that leveling the playing field after last time, because that was ridiculously good. Well, let's see what this vault has in store for us. Hi! Okay, you guys have released some elixir, that's good. And that is possibly one of the quickest bounty completions we've ever had. Christ. And that's our other bounty complete. Okay, both bounties are complete within the first 3 minutes of the vault. And I mean, admittedly, one of them we had started last time, but still, that is a very quick round of completion. Wait, is that a sparkle team door? Excuse me, I'm trying to assess this door and whether or not it's the one that I'm looking for. That's got to be a sparkle theme door. Yes! What's it gonna have? Ooh, a neuralizer? A bunch of an orange? Ooh, this is good. Oh man, okay, and what about all of you? Okay, that is quite a lot of stuff. Let's put all that in there. Can't believe we got another neuralizer. We're starting to get to a point where we can actually play around a decent amount now with our expertise, because we actually have, I think now, 3 neuralizers to our name, so we have a bit of space to just test things out and see what we like the look of, which is actually really quite nice, because otherwise I do end up worrying that I'm making the wrong choice whenever I choose an expertise. Which actually, we're going to be having another expertise at the next level. Man, they go around surprisingly fast sometimes. What are you? Ooh, Omega Vault leggings? And a vendor room inscription. I mean, let's get the Omega Vault leggings, why not? They'll either be good, or they won't, but they will have a lot of potential either way, so I think that was a good investment. And even if not, that's fine. We're not super hard up for gold at the moment, so we can afford to make some bad decisions. Yes, durability damage reduction, I'll take that. And then what are you? Difficulty hard, but for some living chests? Sure. Hi there, guy. A poison arrow champion. That feels cruel, I'm not gonna lie. Please die. Thank you. Hello. Actually, what do you want? Oh, 6 dungeon mobs. Ooh. Well, unless there's a dungeon in this room, I'm not sure that's gonna happen, but we shall see, I suppose. We've never actually completed one of these dungeon ones, I don't think, which is a shame. Because I love completing dungeons, but we just never find them when the Vault Gods ask for them. And we did just complete a dungeon, so we just had a bit of unfortunate timing on that one. But you never know. Is there a dungeon? Yes, there is. But it's piglin, so I kind of need you... Yes, I needed you to be normal, which you are. Okay. Okay. Wait. Is it not going to spawn enough dungeon mobs? It's not. Oh, you little cheater. I actually managed to find a dungeon and you spawn 5 mobs instead of 6? That's just cruel. Oh, we need to loot this, and then we need to get out, because we've only got like 1.5 minutes left. Christ, this vault seems to have flown by. Guess we did a lot of stuff, and so many coins, Christ. Okay, what have you got? Item quantity or shocking hit? Item quantity, every time. Thank you. Hi, I would like the XP that you give me. Stop fighting me on it. Ooh! Okay, that was pretty good. Yeah, 184 coin piles, we opened a treasure room, completed the vault, 239 chests, and 583 mobs. Yeah. Ooh, that was pretty good. We completed, what, 2 dungeons in that? 2 dungeons and a treasure room. Man, okay, that was a fantastic first vault. We got over 1,000 bronze, a good amount of focuses, 10 mystery eggs, a crystal caves inscription, a charm, 18 gear pieces including the omega leggings that we bought, 21 jewels, and a bunch of lovely stuff from the treasure room, including 2 bonus gilded catalysts and a neuralizer. Plus, we completed both of our bounties, and we completed the vault. As for our jewels, we'll be keeping these 4, so we have this size 14 almost max roll item rarity and durability, which is absolutely lovely. This size 21, which I am definitely keeping hold of for the almost max roll copiously, which is brilliant. This size 17 vanilla immortality and mining speed, which would be lovely for an overworld mining tool. And finally, this size 20 very good reach roll with also mining speed and axing, which is very nice. And as for all of this gear, we're just going to be keeping hold of these 2. So first we have this 19% Wendar affinity, which only has 6 uses, but it's definitely worth keeping hold of. And then we have our Omega leggings, which we bought, which have very good implicits. And considering my current leggings are now out of repair slots and are about halfway through their durability, I think it might be a good idea to mess around with these leggings and see what we can get. Increased attack damage, health and armor. Yes, please. Yes. Let's work with this. Okay, how's this? We have extra attack damage. We do lose half a heart, but we gain 2 armor. We also gain 10% item rarity and 12% item quantity, and lose trap disarm but get soul chance. You know, with 20 crafting potential left, I think I'm gonna go for this. This feels like a pretty good upgrade. Okay, I really now want to test out these new leggings, so let's get ourselves a crystal. And we can take our assassin mob bounty, and let's just jump straight in. What's it gonna be? Another elixir vault, and this time one of the snowy themes. Okay, this should be fun, and that last elixir went really well, so hopefully we'll be just as lucky this time. That would be very nice. And actually, I don't know if I've ever seen this theme before. I know we've obviously had various snow themes in the past, but this one feels a bit different somehow. I might be completely mistaken, but it feels different. So this could be interesting. Let's just see how this goes. It's very pretty though. I'm loving the block palette for it. And let's see how ores are, and also the horde mobs. Okay, horde mobs give elixir. Good start. And the ores give some elixir too. Perfect. this should be a pretty easy completion by the look of it, because we've already got an absolute ton of the elixir bar filled, considering it's been a minute inside the vault. That's well more than 1/29th of the bar complete, so I don't think we'll be having too many issues with this. Okay, we'll try it. Is this a pizza night door? It is! Oh man, 2 vaults in a row. Okay, what do you have? An Omega sword? Okay, I will gladly take that, my friend. And then what about all of you? We have a pog and a bunch of amazing stuff. Okay, perfect. Oh, I apparently mined out the floor from in front of the door. That's not a good idea. Don't do that. I can't believe we found 2 treasure doors that we needed in back-to-back vaults. That is crazy. All we need now is to find a bomber's night door and we'll be 3 for 3, which would be ridiculous. There's no way that's going to happen, but it would be amazing if it did. Although we would have to make some more keys, but that's a good problem to have, is needing more keys. There's a hand-in in here. We're getting very lucky with the hand-ins today. Apparently today is the right day to be playing Elixir Vaults, because the Vault Gods are being very, very kind with them. And that's our bounty complete. Perfect. I guess the Mammoth guys also counted as assassin mobs. And we are going this way. Perfect. That's a berry bush. Ooh, and this, if my eyes do not deceive me, is a paint bucket room. Perfect. Hi. Missed you. Haven't seen you in a little while. Christ, there's a lot of coins this time around, and that is our lodestone already complete with 17 minutes left. Yeah, that'll do the trick. Yeah, I think that is absolutely everything from this room, and my god, we got so lucky. But let us keep going, because this vault is being absolutely amazing so far. And that's more berry bushes. But I get some speed, so I can run into even more berry bushes, because I can't control where I'm going, so that's fun. Oh, you're coming out of a old style dungeon, are you? Okay, fair enough. What do you have? Ooh, ornate chests. I will gladly take that, thank you very much. That's a trinket. Thank you guys for leading me towards that trinket. That was incredibly kind of you. What did you want? 20 living chests. Yeah, that's not going to happen in 40 seconds. So we will just take that completion. Oh man, that was a very, very good vault. Oh boy. 200 coin piles, 79 ores, a treasure room, 224 chests, and 572 mobs. That was really, really good. Yep, that was another very successful vault. We got a bunch of bronze and ores and focuses, a trinket, 22 gear pieces, 34 jewels, and a bunch more stuff from the treasure room, including a bonus living catalyst and another bonus gilded catalyst. Plus, we completed our bounty, and we completed the vault. As for our jewels, we actually got very lucky this time round and got a lot of very nice ones, including this size 20 copiously vanilla immortality, mining speed, and item quantity, which we can use that mining speed with any of the other 3, so it just depends what it would go best on. Then we have this size 11 hammer size, which is absolutely lovely. Size 16, 28% vanilla immortality, a size 14 very nice reach and mining speed roll, a size 20 copiously durability and mining speed, which would be very nice for making another copiously tool, a size 20 almost max roll copiously, which is brilliant, a size 22 perfect item quantity, which is lovely, a legendary 14.4 mining speed for size 23, which is brilliant, a size 14 mining speed and vanilla immortality, which is lovely, a size 10 copiously and mining speed, and while the rolls aren't great, especially on the mining speed, I think I'm going to keep hold of it for size 10. This size 13 10% trap disarm is wonderful. Then we have a size 17 perfect vanilla immortality, which is great, a size 18 perfect trap disarm and nice reach roll, which is lovely, and finally a size 10 6.8 mining speed, which is very nice. And then as for this gear, and I think the only things I'm going to keep hold of are these two swords. So we have this epic sword, which is very nice, and then we also have our Omega sword, which is also very, very nice, although my current sword is also an Omega and is incredibly good, so I don't think I'm going to swap to either of those straight away, but they are definitely better than some of my backups, which is absolutely wonderful. And then what about this trinket? We have unlocked almost all of the trinkets now, I think. We have done so well for unlocking them, so we might get a duplicate and that would be absolutely fine, but there's still a chance we'll get something new, which would be amazing. The wings, now that is new, and this gives the player basically an elytra inside of the vault while still being able to wear your chestplate. Now that, kind of like the slimy trinket, is a completely different style of playing, but it can be really, really good, especially if you practice a lot with it. I mean, you can just fly around, you can use dash instead of rockets, and you can just glide down to the bottom of the room and glide up to the top using your dash. It is incredibly powerful, but it's definitely, like I said, a very different way of playing. And it is incredibly intriguing. The reason it's so great is because you still get to wear your chestplate, so you still get the health and armor, resistance, and all of the benefits on your chestplate, but you also get to fly around the vault, so that is incredibly interesting. We might have to play around with that at some point, because that could be so good. Just think of the maneuverability you'd have inside the vault. And I think we have time for one more vault today, so let's get a crystal. And let's repair our helmet, because that is very close to dying. And we can take 2 new bounties. So we have kill 28 dungeon mobs. Okay, I don't think we've had a dungeon mob bounty before. But we get a chaos catalyst, so we're definitely going to take that. And then kill 40 dweller mobs and get a ornate on its own catalyst. Yeah, why not? And you know, our random vaults have been treating us very well today, so hopefully it will continue. Another elixir, okay, and plus 100% soul shards. Yeah, apparently the vault gods really want me to run elixir vaults today, which I am not going to complain about, because I do love an elixir, especially because the last 2 have both been very completable, and I will definitely also not say no to some extra soul shards. This should be good, and a nice lush theme to see us out, so this should be good. Okay, let's hope we get some good rolls though. We have been doing very well on those today, so let's see if our luck will hold. Nothing from dwellers. Okay. What about wooden chests? Oh yeah. Okay, wooden chests give a decent amount. The wooden chests, I think, should be enough to see us through this, because that is quite a lot. And we do also get some from the horde mobs. Okay. I think this shouldn't be too bad, which is wonderful news. We're almost halfway on the elixir, and we are not almost halfway on the vault. This These elixirs today, man, they have been... Oh, they have been blessed by the vault gods, what can I say? It would be really nice if you could give me a dungeon, actually. That would be awesome. That might be asking a bit much for there to be a completable dungeon around. Especially because, ideally, it would be a big dungeon. But if you could give me one, it would just be the icing on a very nice cake that you've baked for me today. Like, it's such a nice cake, I don't need the icing, but boy do I want it. Challenging spiders? Okay, how challenging are the challenging spiders? Probably quite. I mean, they're doable. I do have a hatred for the spiders in this game, though. Hello. There is actually a lot of spiders. This might be a decent chunk of our bounty if we actually complete this. Where is that? I can hear you. Where are you? Ow. Okay, you were there, apparently. Christ. Powers of observation are unparalleled, as usual. Okay, you're just a mining speed spider. That's fine. I don't mind mining fatigue. I do mind how much damage you're dealing. I mind that quite a lot. Ooh, a sour orange and some epic leggings. That is very kind of you, actually. Very kind of you indeed. We got halfway on that dungeon mob bounty. That's actually really good. And there's another guy up there. So now we're more than halfway, which is absolutely wonderful. Oh, what do you want? 20 gilded chests. Okay, in 10.5 minutes. I probably clicked on that slightly earlier than I should have, and it would have been good to have clicked on that before that dungeon, but, you know, things are as they are, so let's just see how this goes. What are you? Impossible and you're living. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. Impossible zombies are the best impossible dungeon to get, but doesn't mean it's not without its difficulties. Oh god, baby, and then a champion. This isn't great. Please die. Okay. Ooh, okay. Well, that's the dungeon mob bounty completed. There's still some more dungeon mobs to beat, but we're not quite dead yet. So this is good. Just please don't be... Another baby! That's exactly what I was about to say I didn't want. Oh god. Okay, at least this time it's not protected by a champion the whole time. It's a mild improvement, I suppose. But why? Why is there always so many babies? Aren't impossible dungeons difficult enough? I mean, I guess the champion could have been a baby. So, we have some things to be thankful for. What do you have? Slowness, healing efficiency, or cooldown? Let's go for healing efficiency. Why not? It's not looking like we're going to find 17 gilded chests in a minute, so this might be about to get incredibly toxic, depending on what this modifier is. So, fingers crossed it's not something horrendous. But here's the dwellers that we need at least. Thank you. That is perfect. Mana leak. Right, that's the one where you don't get any more mana regen, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, no mana regen for the rest of this vault. We have to be incredibly careful with what we spend the mana on. I should probably try and find a room with a lodestone, so if we need to get out in an emergency, we can. What are you? 37 volt ores. To be fair, I think this is an ore room, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, well. Yes! And we got a favour. Perfect. And I think that was in this room, wasn't it? So we can actually pick up our token as well. And what did you give us? Extra speed. Perfect. Come on. There was a hand in here, right? Somewhere? Yes. Oh boy. Okay, now we can use some mana because we're on our way out of here. Christ. That mana leak was a mistake. But we did at least get a favour from one of them. Ooh. 58 coins, 79 ores, and 190 chests. 514 mobs. Oh boy. And that impossible dungeon. We were so lucky to complete that before that timer ran out. It was actually way closer than I thought. We would have been in so much trouble. But we did it. Level 80. Somehow, we had yet another really good vault. I mean, it did get a little hairy at the end, but we survived and we got a lot of good loot for our trouble. We got 14 mystery eggs, a ton of focuses, a good amount of ores, 2 charms including a majestic charm, 12 gear pieces, and 24 jewels. Plus we completed both of our bounties, and we completed the vault. So we also get all of this. As for our jewels, we got this size 16 very high reach roll, which is lovely. This size 10 vanilla immortality, which is brilliant. This size 16 max roll trap disarm, which is wonderful. This size 12 pretty high copiously roll, which is absolutely lovely. This size 10 durability and max reach roll, which is brilliant. And finally, this size 11 28% vanilla immortality, which is lovely. And as for all this gear, ooh, new epic leggings. And I think we'll just be keeping hold of these 3. So we have this 32% Wendar affinity with 10 uses, this 37% Tenos affinity with 13 uses, and of course these epic leggings, which are better than some of my backups, although not quite as good as our new leggings that we got. So we'll keep hold of them, but we're not going to move over to using them. But I think that will do for the day. I am so happy with how today went. 3 completions, 2 treasure rooms, an omega room, and an absolute ton of loot. You can't ask for much better. Maybe next time we'll find our elusive bomb ignite door, but we'll just have to wait and see. Until then, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!